Hey, what's up everybody? It's Sam. We are here in Halliburton Village, taking a quick little walk around town. So this is the information center. Got a little train. Hey Coach, how's it going, my friend? Doing well, thanks. We are, over in the Halliburton Village area. Hey Christina G. If one of you guys wouldn't mind, if you could just share the link over in the cord, that would be much appreciated. This is Halliburton, Ontario. So this is kind of the park. I'm gonna do a little walk through the town, check it out. Hey Sean. So it's really quite nice. Before we kind of hit the town, we're gonna check out this fountain, one of my favorite fountains in this little town. So it was pouring here all morning, so it's kind of a little swampy. But it's a beautiful, beautiful little town, right in the heart of cottage country. So right now, this is kind of the bottom. There's a nice little park over here for the kids to play in. And check out this fountain. This is a pretty awesome fountain. It's huge. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. So, a lot of kids in the summer come and play down here, and of course, just past the fountain is this little bridge that, even though it says no diving from bridge, you will often find people kind of jumping into the water, doing some fishing. It's kind of a cool little spot. And there's a little bit of a small playhouse. Sometimes they'll get like a drummer or a singer, something to kind of put on some act. I don't know if you guys have read in the news, in Canada anyways, there were issues with some children's stuff. I don't want to get too much into it, but there's a little tribute here, never forget sign with all the shoes. It's kind of a nice little tribute for a sad story. Got a couple trails to follow. So let's make our way up the path, and we're gonna go check out the town. And we'll see, the last couple streams I've done, I've been attacked by a moth, I've been attacked by a bee. So let's see today what can get me. So let's turn this around, say a quick hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for hopping in and checking it out. So this is, we've been coming here, gosh, seems like forever. A lot of overnight camps in the area. So during the summer you get Visitors Day and a lot of families up here. It's really, really busy. But it's gorgeous. A nice shot of the lake behind. It's cool. There's actually a couple seaplanes in the water down a little bit, which is awesome. Switch you back here. have kind of the visitor center and the little train. You gotta have your train. Hey Duke Mom. Hope everything is well. So we're gonna make our way across here and head up these stairs into town. So town here really is like one main road. And oh, it looks like, did they fix the stairs? These stairs were pretty beat up. Oh, they're still pretty beat up. But yeah, so as I was saying, town, it's really like one strip. This kind of Halliburton Village, as they call it. And down in the kind of park area where we just were, they do huge drum festivals and craft shows and all kinds of stuff. Okay, so we are at the bottom of the hill. So we have a little spa. So we move our way over. Got a little bit of an art gallery. Got our electronics. Then we got our sports store. So for your surfboard, windsurfboards, swimsuits, all kinds of stuff. And then here is our favorite part of town, a little restaurant called the Cozy Corner. This is amazing. Best turkey club, toasted turkey club sandwich. It's really, really good. Actually, this place, Mike Myers used to come up here a lot, and he would go there all the time, and there's an autographed picture inside from Mike Myers with a bunch of the staff that he came back and autographed. So it's pretty cool. Next to the Cozy Corner, gonna have the Maple Avenue Tap and Grill. And on this side, if I come over here, so some of our shops. So we have a little Hatley Shop where best pajamas you can find. Hatley, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the brand or not, but they got awesome stuff. They have tons of clothes in here, shoes. Of course, we have our 2-for-1 pizza. Served Kawartha Dairy ice cream, only the best ice cream. And this is actually new. We got an insurance company. It looks like they've moved in here. This is kind of cool. Oh, I got some old records. Fleetwood Mac. Got Deep Purple. It's cool. How many of you guys had a radio like this? God, I remember those. That's pretty cool. Some four-wheelers going through. We got, of course, our Subway. Gotta eat fresh. Boombox absolutely had one. Those things were amazing. All right, so a little further down the road on the other side, we got our Shoppers. Pretty big Shoppers. Right next to Shoppers, we kind of have our Foodland grocery store. Come back across the street here. Hey Snoopy, welcome. Got a little furniture store. Looks like it's actually closed. So in here, this little building on my left, I think this is where my kids are now. Don't worry, they're not unattended. They're with their grandfather. This is Gleekoff's. This is kind of the toy store, if you will. I'm not gonna go in, but just pop open the door. You can see you got all kinds of pool noodles, all kinds of stuff. It's where it's kind of become a little bit of a tradition where they get their toys and they come up here. Usually a little stuffy, some Legos. Got the famous Halliburton clock. It's very, very cool. I kind of miss those old boom boxes. I actually miss my old cassettes. I had such a good cassette collection, and they were amazing. Used to listen to them all the time. Hey Jess, welcome, welcome. So kind of back here, this is actually cool. A little nook. There used to be an antique shop. Now it looks like it's changed to a bookstore. But usually when we get our ice cream on a really hot day, we'd kind of come back in this little nook to this little patio so the kids would eat their ice cream away from everybody. But they had this cool little mural that somebody did. Of course, we got our Canadian moose. Well, I guess it's just any moose, not necessarily Canadian. Ooh. Can we call it a code D for dog? And then there's this little thing that's carved into a tree, which is wild. So cool. Oh, and there's a ton of bees here, so we are gonna back away very slowly. Yeah, so we got Master's Bookstore. For those of you who ever come up this way and want to do some reading. This place is the one that's closed up. It used to be the antique, part of the antique store. Just up ahead. It's our bank across the street. Hot dog guys in here. So right beside that place, it's called the Capturing Den. There used to be a little guy with a hot dog cart, and he was always packed. So what do we got here? Real estate. Oh, this is new. Pest control place, and then this is the place to get ice cream. Oh, the sun is coming out now. So this place here called Coolix. This is where we always come in. A lot of bikers. This is where you want to get your ice creams. Sold out of chocolate dip. Oh no, that's usually my go-to. Some books at the Goodwill bookstore. Yeah, you know what, Christina, sometimes at Goodwill or like the little tiny bookstores you find, you get the best deals and find some amazing books there. So you can see tons of flavors. My favorites, pralines and cream, moose tracks, of course. It's watermelon. They have a watermelon flavor. It'll be interesting. These ones kind of down here that are called Razzle. That's where they put like actual pieces in. So some Reese's Pieces or Oreo or M&M's. Yeah, cash only. It's always cash only. And it's not cheap. So when you come with the whole family, yeah, lots of cash. Bernstein's. So it's like a women's clothing shop. We've got lots of stuff. Of course, we got all of our all the Canadian stuff, plaid, some fun socks. I don't know if you guys are into fun socks, but they definitely have some fun socks up here. And then the shoe section, they got tons of cool shoes. And of course, you gotta have the stuffies in the window, right? You can't have a display window without stuffies. Now, if I turn this slowly across the street, there's another shop, Algonquin Outfitters. So this used to be a sports store. And in the front here, they used to have all kinds of the windsurf stuff, everything out where you could actually like look at and kind of touch and feel. But that's moved down the street. And then some more clothing. And right here, so this is this place over here. If anyone's a big hockey fan, this is McKeck's. So I think it was McKeck was a hockey player, played for the Leafs, played from a few other teams. So he's got a huge restaurant here, which is all hockey themed. It's really, really cool. A lot of signed memorabilia. And it's kind of tucked away back here. Huge patio on the backside. And then we got a barber shop. I haven't actually been in this barber shop. My brother has gone and says they're amazing. So one day we will have to check it out. Snow boots are from Canada. It's the best place to get snow boots. Definitely get a ton of snow. There's also this side, I haven't been in there, Lockside Trading Company. Apparently, according to the sign, it's a way of life. So we may have to check that out at some point. We got a knitting studio. So for all your kind of craft stuff. And then just beside it, you'll see over there the Mulu. So this is an old movie theater that is unfortunately no longer in operation, but they've kept the facade. Let's see if I can get a better shot of it. It's now just, they sell everything. But this is like original building, real old school, which is kind of cool. And then of course, you go from the old original to the new in Rexall. And that really brings us to the top of the hill of this place. You can go down the side a little bit. Got some antique shop. Little plaza, which most of the stuff in that plaza has changed over. We don't usually go that way. We really stay on this hill. Oh, you follow a Disney YouTube streamer from Canada? That's awesome. Who is that? I'd be curious to know who's if they're making enough trips down there. It's tough from up here. The flights are so crazy expensive. Here, upriver trading. So again, lots of cool things. So a lot of these shops, they're all obviously most of them are independent, so I don't want to really go in and poke around because I don't know if they would appreciate being on camera or not. But a lot of really, really nice kind of knickknacks and pieces. Really, really creative. Of course, it's Canada, so, and it's North Canada, so you're gonna have a lot of plaid. Not that much denim, as people think. And speaking of denim, I don't know if a lot of you guys watched the Olympics or not, but when they did the closing ceremonies and the March of the Athletes in, Team Canada was all wearing these kind of throwback acid wash denim jackets with Canada spray painted on them and a bunch of stuff. They were really, really cool, but probably not something you would wear out all the time. Some cute kids clothes here. Minions, my kids are obsessed with Minions. Oh, and unicorns, there we go. There's the unicorn shot. The holy moly, okay. Cool, I'll have to check that out. Hey, Lisa T, welcome. Here, back over at the ice cream shop. Look at these prices, the menu here. Some milkshakes, $4.50 for a small. The Razzes, so that's the ice cream where they put like the actual pieces in, $5.50. Soft serve, $4.47 for a small. Of course, popcorn. Usually I come here, you get the 2 scoops, $5 for 2 scoops. So, when you come with, 4 people, 5 people, you're $20, $30 really quickly. But it's ice cream, so Gotta love the ice cream. All right, I think we're gonna make our way back down the hill. I'm gonna see if I can get close to the lake. The signal has actually been amazing here, so I'm a little nervous to go too far off the main strip back towards the lake, but I think we're gonna chance it. So we're gonna see. All right, and I haven't got the text yet that the kids are ready to leave the store. I wonder what on earth they're buying. Do you guys want to go in the store? Maybe we should try it before we go down to the lake. Maybe we'll try the store. I have to put my mask on. We're gonna try, let's see, all right. We're gonna do the garbage can post up. There we go. Figure, okay. All right. Let's go check out the shop. See if I can find the kids. There you go.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay, thank you.
If that's what you really want.
All right, let's see if we can find them.
Well, you think about it.
Lots of toys, lots of toys.
Good choice.
Let's see, back here we got for Legos. Tons of Legos. Oh, they got the Yodas. Baby Yoda. That's awesome. Well, I haven't seen this, the Harry Potter, whoops. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen those ones yet either. All right, they are not over here. So, a lot of board games. A lot of puzzles. All right, I guess they left. Oh, this is awesome. That is awesome. So we got a lot of sports stuff. Sorry, I know I'm going quick through here, but I do not see them. Oh, this used to be all fireworks. So there they are. Found you guys. That's all the Canada stuff.
Anything you need, Sammy?
No, I am good.
Okay, let's go.
You want to say hello?
No.
No, they don't want to say hello. Okay. We are going to find them. Do you have to go? You still have to go to the other shop?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why we go by car. Right?
Yeah. All right, so we are gonna go out. So why don't? Okay, well, I'll walk around to the shop.
It's up there around the corner.
Yeah. Is it on the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll walk around and meet you guys there. Do you guys want to walk with me or you want to drive?
I'll come.
You're gonna come? Are you gonna go with Zadie? Okay, so we'll see you guys by the shop. All right. Yeah, you can take it off now. Do you need any sanitizer? No? Okay. So we are gonna walk back around. So I'm here, we got both kids, but just Jacob is walking with me. Noah went with his grandfather. They're going to drive around. And then what I think we'll do, I want to go back down to the lake. Think. Maybe what we'll do is we'll hop in the car and I'll just keep the stream going as long as the signal will allow. Here, why don't we go down here? Let's go down these stairs. And hopefully I can show you guys the lake. Alert for thunderstorms. Okay. Well, it's not going to thunderstorm here right now, so we don't have to worry. Ooh. Leaf.
Fall and snow.
Fall.
The middle of summer.
The middle of summer, yeah. Just make sure no one comes down this way. I think they need a new paving job. Yeah, Coach, it's really a cool, laid-back town. It gets so busy in the summer because, with overnight camps in the area and all the staff with their days off, they come here. And like Visitors Day time, all the parents stop here for lunch. Most of them will stay overnight, one night here. So the town is just jumping. But it is totally mellow and relaxed until the tourists like us come up and start causing trouble. Thunder. All right, let's cross just because we'll walk where the path is. Sean, have any of you guys seen AC/DC live? I'm sure Winter too. Yeah, Winter, Coach, here everything is really kind of shut down in the winter. Tourism is minimal. Really, it's the cottage country that is a big draw for this town. And it's just not a lot of folks come up here in the winter, so a lot of the places will have reduced operational hours or reduced staff. I know I myself, personally, I don't come up here in the winter just because with work and stuff, I'm always afraid if we drive up and it's a bad storm to get stuck up here. Okay, we are going to cross one more time because I'm fairly certain this is the place. Yes, oh nice. Yeah, they were amazing live. I had the AC/DC. I had the pleasure of seeing them on the Ball Breaker tour. I know it was kind of more recent, but it was awesome. It was so cool. All right, let's just sit over here because I'm pretty certain this is the shop they're coming to. So we got a little bait shop. Here, let's post up here, and let's see if we can, whoops, turn this sucker around. There we go. And now we wait. Although probably won't take them long. Whoops. Here you go. Jacob, wave hello.
Hi.
And he runs away. Yeah, they were absolutely amazing live. Used to be, you went to Wasaga Beach for vacation. That's awesome. Yeah, I would agree. Probably not too much going on there in the winter. I actually haven't been there myself, but a bunch of friends go up there a lot, or used to anyways, pre-kid days. But we passed by. We used to go up to Casino Rama. Oh, Jacob, they say hello. Snoopy says hello. He says hello back. We used to go to Casino Rama to see a lot of shows. And so on the way there, we drive by the cutoff for Wasaga Beach all the time, and we say, one day we're going to head out that way. And of course, we haven't. It doesn't take them this long to drive. Cool spot, parents. So we kept going. Yeah, it really is. Here they are. It really is a cool spot. Really, really popular too. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you can come out. You want to sit in the car? Or you're gonna come out? Yeah. Okay, so are you gonna go in, Jacob?
Yeah.
You can go in. Okay, stay with him. No, you're gonna stay with me. Here, you want to say hello? Here, hang on. Let me crouch down low. There.
Hi.
You guys haven't met Noah before. He's my other son, Jacob's bro or bruh. Anything you want to say?
No.
No? Are you having fun?
Yeah, except for the part where I'm toasting.
He's toasting. He spent all summer in the heat and he's complaining here he's toasting.
Well,
That's
I mean,
okay.
Every day of the week at camp, I would be melting. I would want to dump my whole water bottle on my head.
Yeah,
What
of
do you
course.
think I'd do?
You do that? You dump your water bottle on your head?
Yeah.
Oh,
Crazy.
that's okay. Here, let's here's in the shade. Whoops. There we go. Oh, see, it's actually gorgeous here now. It was pouring, I don't know, 10 o'clock or so. I mean, it was raining on and off all morning, but probably around 9:30, 10 o'clock, it just came down, and we
No, it started at.
we kind of canceled our plans, and then after lunch the sun came out and we're like, hey, let's go to town. Tired of melting here as well.
Rain
Yeah.
actually started like really hard at like 6:45.
At 6:45.
I was downstairs.
Yeah, I was still sleeping at 6:45. You were as well? Yeah.
And I think it was raining lightly before that because I heard it and I thought it was something else.
Yeah.
I thought, I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
an air conditioner.
Yeah, it's crazy hot right now. The temperature's so up and down. I think. Yeah, I was looking for my phone to see what it's going to be later this afternoon, but clearly the phone is not in my pocket. I'm not sure if it's supposed to rain again this afternoon. Snoopy, is it really hot where you are right now? I'm sure it is. Hey, Sean, I just want to say that was awesome last night. Thank you for hosting, and hope it didn't take you too long to recover after the fact. But I know that was a blast. We all had a lot of fun. So I think what we're gonna do as soon as my dad comes out of this shop, I don't even know what he's getting. Did he say what he's getting?
I got a trophy.
Oh,
Trophy or something for my cousin.
for your cousin. Oh, okay. Apparently we're getting, you're welcome. Apparently we're getting a trophy here. And then we're gonna hop in the car, and I can show you from the car the lake. There's also on the drive-in, there's like a, I can't remember if I had it in any of my previous videos, but I know I've definitely Instagrammed it before, but we had there's like a huge fighter jet and a train, Canadian National engine, on the way in, so hopefully we can get a good shot of that. I was ready to go and I woke up. Perfect. That's awesome. So yeah, hopefully give you a good shot of the lake. Down the park, kind of where we walked before, it wraps all the way around, and I didn't want to take the stream back there again because I wasn't 100% sure of the signal. Oh my God, there it is. There it is. Every stream, there's some kind of insect that likes to get me. Sorry. Whoa. Okay, you guys are coming with me. How far north of Toronto? It's about 2.5 hours. Whoops. 2.5 hours or so. It's not bad.
I'm gonna get in the car.
You can get in the car. Here, I'm gonna turn around. I'll come sit in the car as well. Let's see here. You gonna go in that way? Oh, and here we go. Perfect. So yeah, it's about 2.5 hours. If you stop, well, big liver, high tolerance. Yeah. Watch your feet. I'll close the door. You can do it in 2 hours and 15 minutes if you happen to catch the appropriate lights and all of that. But realistically, 2.5. Sorry, just trying to get in the car here. 2.5, you're safe. And we'll see. Did it come out as you expected?
I don't know. He got whatever he got, but I thought it was a little trophy or something.
Oh, okay. All right, so if we lose the signal, I will say now, thank you guys very much for hanging around. Hopefully we don't, and you can see the lake. So I'm gonna flip this thing around. Were you guys able to buckle in okay?
Yes.
Just give it to him. All right, so. Yeah, it's gorgeous, Coach. And I'm not a big fishing guy myself, but both my brothers are, and they catch all kinds of stuff. So it is pretty good fishing. No, you can't see. After this truck, you're okay. Okay, you're okay on my side. Yeah, you're still okay. All right. So let's see. Actually, it's funny. Every summer, at some point, one of my brothers will catch a big fish, and we'll get a message going, "It's the lake world record!" Right, Dad? The lake world record. But this year, actually, one of my brothers did catch a monster fish. A muskie. All right, so I'm going to try and get the lake here as we go through. So it's here. This is Head Lake. I think there's pike here. Yeah? Yeah. So here's kind of the dock if you boat into town. Mostly bass. From the expert. Amy V, welcome. Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, it's a pretty big lake. Just behind the trees up here were the seaplanes. So they're still kind of there. There we go. So you get some air action flying in. And right beside that is the train. Sorry, Dad, I know it's distracting.
Okay.
So it's pretty cool. And there's a hockey rink, a school and a hockey rink. So you cannot have a town in Canada without a hockey rink. What's that? You're gonna Google that? Fact check me? You're gonna look up towns in Ontario with no hockey rink? I'm sure there's lots.
There's not very many.
Like to be on the other end of those remixes. So this is kind of the little road we take to get back to our location. And maybe what I'll do just before you pull in, I'll just jump out real quick.
Go down to the dock and
Yeah, exactly. Ninja Moose got Sam. Coach, that is the best comment ever. So we see a lot of deer up here. Lots and lots of deer. I have not yet seen a moose. As much as I would love to see one in real life, I don't know if I want to see one that close, and because they are massive.
Try not to jinx it.
Yeah, try not to jinx it. Thanks. There's actually, so I usually go for a walk on this road, kind of further past where we're going. And one time we were out strolling around, and there were a bunch of deers on this old kind of property where no one is. And we were like, oh, look, the deers, how nice. And it started hissing at us, and we double timed it and got out of there. We did not want to be around when they felt threatened. Oh, on every corner? Yeah. Someone's tubing? Yeah. Actually, when it was pouring rain earlier, we looked out the window and someone was parasailing on the lake. And we thought, wow, do not want to be parasailing in that rain.
And skiing.
And skiing. All right, I'm going to hop out right here. All right, I'll see you guys back up there shortly. Oh. Be good. All right. So I have jumped out of the car. We are going to kind of walk down to the dock. You know what's funny? I realized he slowed down enough to let me open the door, but didn't come to a complete stop until I had already jumped out of the car. That's awesome. All right, so this is our dock. No, these boats are not all ours. It's a community up here, so everyone has their own kind of spot. So we're gonna walk out to the water, and we are really gonna test. Tuck and roll, tuck and roll. So this one is actually our kind of family boat. This guy here that's covered. It's kind of, so they haven't fixed it yet. So you can see it's kind of, the back piece is kind of peeling there. They were supposed to fix it. They haven't fixed it yet. So the grass is growing pretty tall under the water. So it's gorgeous here. I like coming out at all times, morning, noon, night, and just taking some panoramics from the end of the dock, because it is gorgeous. And I can't wait to test the new, hey Tribilly. I cannot wait to test the new the gimbal software, because it has a whole panoramic setup. So we'll check it out. So this is kind of the edge of the dock, and it looks like the chat has frozen. So if I don't see some of your comments, I'm not intentionally doing it. Black flies are actually good right now. The last time we came up here, it was really bad. I think because it was raining earlier, it took care of a lot of the bugs. But right now, there is nothing. I actually had more bugs get me when I was streaming from my front porch the other night than I have here. So if I turn the camera a little bit more, there's two other docks down there. A lot of these pontoon boats. So let's see, we got a couple boats on the water. Oh man, I'm gonna turn you guys around. They're coming this way. There's a guy, I don't know if he's on a tube or is he sea-dooing behind the boat. Oh, they're on sea-doos. They were jumping the waves. That was insane. Can I zoom in here? Where do they go? Let me zoom in even more. Might get a little blurry. There are these crazy guys on the jet skis. Whoa. Sorry, I know it's a little shaky. I'm super zoomed in right now. I ordered it from Amazon. So, I can't zoom out. Zoom out. Okay, we might have to switch the camera. There we go. So yeah, I ordered it from Amazon. We actually had a bunch of gift cards that we've been waiting to use for a while. We've ordered a few things in the past, and everything we ordered we had to return. So I used kind of the gift cards to buy myself an early birthday present because I figured I want it really bad. Here we go. See, where are these Sea-Doo guys? Come on, Sea-Doo guys. There they are. Yeah, these guys are awesome. Putting on a little show for us. So this poor guy in this little fishing boat just drove between the Sea-Dooers and this guy skiing. All right. That's awesome. I'd love to get on a Sea-Doo. I haven't done that in years. Let's see if we can zoom back in here a bit. There we go. Hey guys, you're live on YouTube. Oh, that's so cool. Whoops, sorry, my bad. Finger slip. Alright, let's see if we can walk down to the other dock. I'll do the, I gotta get my own shop by the lake. Dude, come on, turn around. There we go. There we go. What's up, everybody? All right, let's go check out. Whoops. We are gonna go to one of the other docks. So part of being where we are and one of the reasons is there's a little, I don't want to call it a private beach, but there is an area that is a beach. And not a lot of people go there. I mean, it's small. Some of in my playlist under Zen videos, I posted like some water splashing up on the beach and whatnot. 2 minutes of just kind of relax. They'll either relax you or make you have to go 10-100. And it's a really cool beach. And there's a sandbar there that goes out really, really far. So you can walk, I don't know, 30 feet out into the lake and the water just comes up to your waist, which is amazing. So we are going to walk down. So this is the road I usually take every morning. Well, not every morning, but I try to be good and do about 20 minutes down, 20 minutes back, kind of around, try to get a quick 2.5 kilometer walk in. I don't know what that works out to be, 1.5 miles, 1.25 miles. Just something enough to get the heart rate up. And it's a really nice walk. I could go, it's pretty straight from here down for a while. Once I hit the point where I walk to, it gets really curvy. And with a lot of these corners, they're pretty blind coming around. And while I should trust a lot of the drivers, I don't. We're just going to walk down to the beach directly. I'm not going to do the view. I was going to do a view from that dock, but we're just going to walk down. It's not far. I tried but failed. All right, it's beautiful here. So beautiful. The problem though, I am very allergic to birch. And the best place for someone with a birch allergy to be is walking through the trees with all the white birch. So if I start sneezing, I do apologize. Actually, no, Amy V told me not to apologize, so I'm not going to apologize anymore. It's the Canadian in me, I can't help it. All right, so the beach is just up a ways. So there are a bunch of cottages along the walk, kind of tucked back in the trees. So these are kind of outside a little community where we stay. All right. I did not think this through. I'm walking on the wet road in my sandals, and now I'm gonna walk down onto the beach, which is sand. Wet feet and sand do not mix well together. Oh, there are some people here, so we're not gonna go right down. But you can see, in case it wasn't obvious, you know, so we're gonna come down here a little bit. Woo! You can see the sand that goes way out. Goes way out. See if you can see the different colors, the dark versus the light. So it goes out quite a way, and you can walk all the way out there, and it's great. There used to be, in the spot where I'm standing now, if I pan down a little bit, there was a huge tree that used to be here that had a rope attached to it, and so you could actually swing out over the water and drop down. Of course, it was shallow, so you couldn't really drop very far, but it was a nice little Tarzan swing, which we definitely did lots of. So I'm going to turn here real quick because there are people playing on the beach. So you can see it's a little bit of a beach, just enough for the kids to play, which is awesome. You know what, let's just keep walking. Why not? Let's keep going. Let's see how far we can go. So just up here, there used to be a little resort called the Wigamog Inn. So it's shut down now. It's been shut down for many years. It was actually purchased by another resort called Pinestone, which if you saw one of my other streams that was full of lag by the lag monster, was golf from Pinestone. So that group bought this place here, but they have yet to fix it up. I guess especially the last couple of years with COVID and everything going on, they haven't really invested too much into it. But they used to have a little bar that we would kind of walk down to or drive down to, and their wings were off the chart good. So this place, yeah, the Wild Moose. The Wild Moose, that's what it's called. Fitting. Right now it's kind of private property, and they do have cameras, so you don't want to go kind of up and around there. But this place, the Wild Moose, had this little restaurant which we're coming up to, and their wings were just so good. And you would sit, their windows looked right out over the lake. It was amazing. I wish we had found this place earlier than we did, because we didn't really get too many times to come here. So yeah, this building here, that's all boarded up. This was kind of the restaurant, and with these windows, they pointed. I'm going to turn the camera here. Pointed right out, and this essentially would be your view as you're eating dinner. And so imagine, you know, you're having dinner, you're listening to some music, and the sun is setting, and you got this huge view. It was gorgeous. Like, it was one of those things that were just absolutely amazing. And we're gonna keep going, because why not? Hey, Miss Breezer, welcome, welcome. The view is punishment, yeah. Oh, and here, because, you know, my family and I, we're such a mature bunch, there's a sign here that every time we walk past it, my son giggles. Let's see if I can zoom in here. There we go. Every single time he'd point and go, "There's the sign, Dad," and we'd have our laugh. So yeah, thanks, Ms. Breezer, for subscribing. Appreciate it. And my little Streamlabs bot isn't doing its job. Now, it could also be an issue between the chair and the keyboard, whoever set it up. But if you have not already subscribed, please click the button, give it a like. I'm giving it a thumbs up and realized you guys are looking the other direction, but that's okay. But yeah, give it a like, share it out, subscribe, do all that fun stuff as we continue to climb and grow the channel. Much, much appreciated. Oh, there we go. It did work, just a little delayed. Oh, and there's a Streambot. Okay. So I guess the Streambot likes the subscriptions. He just doesn't like wanting to put out my recorded message. So this is also part of the other resort that is kind of shut down and not operating. And it will be great once they get all this stuff back up and running, because there's a nice pool. This building up here is amazing, and if they ever fixed it up proper, like, it's just stunning to come down and have these type of views with, nice modern building. It's just too bad. I hate when you see such great places hanging out. Oh, that message disappeared too fast. All I saw was, "I'm Coach's dog." Well, welcome, Coach's dog. If I even read that correctly. Oh, thank you for just subscribing as well. Oh man, we got a skier listening to Spice Girls. Friendship never ends. You know how I feel. Love the Spice Girls. Are you for real? Okay, enough of that. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Oh man, I never had a chance to see the Spice Girls live. And when they did the London, was it opening ceremonies for the Olympics? That was amazing. Here's a story from A to Z. You want to get with me, you gotta listen carefully, because I'm in the place who likes it in the face. So my voice totally kills these views, but that's okay. Body down and wind it all around. Slam your body down and zig a zig. Ah. Yes, you've seen it here. 43-year-old singing Spice Girls while walking through nature. How many boxes does that check? All right, so this is Halliburton Heights. This is a nice little hotel. Oh, I'm sorry guys, this Spice Girls is totally distracting me. I am such a 90s music, I don't care what it is, I will listen to it. So nice little place. Okay, we're gonna turn around and make our way back. Because they're probably wondering where on earth I went. Yeah, so I'll tell you a story. So I used to DJ back in my teens and 20s. Weddings, bar mitzvahs, house parties, holiday parties, you name it. And I didn't really do too much of the emceeing. I was usually the actual DJ, flipping the tunes and stuff. And because we were a much smaller company, really we're just doing it for fun. I'd hate to really call it a company, but because we didn't have the dancers and the flashing lights and all the get up that a lot of the big companies had, we wanted to do whatever we could do to make it fun for the guests. So we would make it a show. So usually, dances, you know. So anytime I hear Spice Girls, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, all of that, it takes me right back to those days of being behind, you know, the DJ setup and the show we put on. So it was so much fun. Alrighty, time is it's 1:53. Okay, so yeah, there is no chance it's raining this afternoon. No chance. It's like gorgeous blue skies. Outside of shopping, or the trip into town, we really kind of canceled all our afternoon plans as we thought it was going to be raining again. And there's 0% chance. Was never a fan of NSYNC. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I mean, the dances were cheesy, but they were fun and they were easy to learn, and it was, you know, I could play a set for, you know, 45 minutes to an hour of just NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls, Aqua, you know, and the client would be happy. Like, that's all they wanted to listen to. It was great. And then of course they'd sit down for dinner, and instead of putting on the light stuff, we put on all the heavy stuff because that's what we wanted to listen to. So, you know, some Bon Jovi, AC/DC, Def Leppard, you know, nice, not crazy hard rock, but, you know, nice to sit down and listen to. Actually, up here, there's a radio station, I think they're on Tuned In, called The Moose 93.5. Of course, The Moose, everything up here is The Moose. I'm pretty sure it's 93.5. And they play all kinds of classic rock. And so that's what we listen to kind of in the evenings, is The Moose 93.5. And it's, you know, lately they've been playing a lot of Stones tributes because of Charlie Watts, which was super unfortunate. I was a huge Stones fan, but they play a lot of Bon Jovi. I'm not sure if Kim Mitchell ever made it big down in the States, but Kim Mitchell was huge here. The song Might As Well Go For A Soda. What was it? Might as well go for a soda. And then something like Nobody Drinks and Nobody Dies. I don't know. It was a crazy song, but it was awesome. A lot of Tragically Hip, of course. Can I actually see? So across from here, yes, there it is. Let's see if I can zoom in. Totally forgot about the other side of the lake. Oh, Guns N' Roses. I'll have a Guns N' Roses story in a second. Oh, it's not letting me zoom in now. Okay, there we go. So over there, you can kind of see it where that building is. That's Bonneview Inn. Really, really gorgeous inn. This is where, if you want to rent Sea-Doos, if you want to go parasailing, they run out of there. As well, if you want to do skiing. So like my younger son Noah, he wanted to go skiing last year, so we got him a skiing lesson from there, and they have the pole that goes off the side of the boat so they can ski right next to the boat, which was awesome. But really, really, really nice place. A great dining room. Really nice food. Okay, Guns N' Roses. So I was growing up, Guns N' Roses was my band. I was Duran Duran and Guns N' Roses. And I never got a chance to see them live. When they went on tour with Metallica and Faith No More, I had a bunch of friends going. But at the time, like, there were so many issues with the concerts, and, you know, Guns N' Roses back in the day, they were notorious for going on like 2 or 3 hours late. So I was told, nope, you know, you're too young, not going. It's like, okay, fine. I also never got to see Michael Jackson when he came in '85, which disappointed me as well, but that's okay. So when Guns N' Roses got back together and they started the Not in This Lifetime tour, I said, I don't care how much tickets cost, I'm going to this show. And tickets went on sale, and it was at Rogers Centre here in Toronto, where the Blue Jays play, formerly known as Sky Dome. And we had 200 level seats, first row in the 200 level. It's kind of, if you ever watch the Jay games, imagine like behind home plate, first row of the second level, and it was all padded seats. And it was like dead center view to the stage. And I think I may have posted a short clip from that concert on my channel as well. And I was rocking out that entire time. I was screaming. I took earplugs because I didn't know how loud it was going to be, and I think those earplugs came out 10 seconds into the show. And yeah, it was amazing. I should post some more videos from that show. But I was in awe. Like, I've seen so many great bands over the years. Aerosmith, AC/DC, yeah, God, I can't even think. Like, so all the big names, the Stones, Stone Temple Pilots, Duran Duran, Spin Doctors, but seeing Guns N' Roses, oh, Bon Jovi, of course. But Guns N' Roses was just a whole nother level. That was amazing. And I heard they were actually making a DVD to cover that Not in This Lifetime tour, but it hasn't been released, and they just keep touring. So I wanted to see them again when they came back, but they went to the Air Canada Centre, which is where the Maple Leafs play. And it was just, I've been to a couple concerts at the Air Canada Centre, and while they are great, the sound, the way it bounces off the roof, it's crazy. And so I did not go see them again, but I'd love to. Yeah, the Hard Rock Center there. The Hard Rock Center was awesome. Or the Hard Rock restaurant was awesome there. It was out in the outfield. They actually have redone the entire outfield, and they kind of opened it up. So now it's a nice standing room kind of bar area. Actually, I hate to admit this, but I'm going to admit it. One of the great concerts I saw that I really enjoyed at the Air Canada Centre was Katy Perry. I for years wanted to see Katy Perry, and she had so many hits with her first couple albums, her first album. And when I got the opportunity, I jumped on it, and it was the Prism tour, and it was just so much fun. And yeah, my wife and I were probably the only adults there without a teenage kid with us, but it was so awesome. She was just such a fun show. Now on the flip side, also at ACC, the Air Canada Centre, we went and saw, oh, did my chat start working again? No, sorry, I thought it did. I have the Streamlabs chat in the other corner here, and that's at least working. Sean, yeah, next time I will turn on the gamble feature for you guys for next time. One other concert I went to at the ACC was Rihanna. And while I was so pumped for Rihanna, was it the Sticks and Stones tour or whatever she called it? I think like B.O.B. and Jordan Sparks opened up for her, and they were great. And I was like, yeah, Rihanna, this is gonna be amazing. The music was great, but she spent the entire concert performing to the mirrors kind of behind the stage. And I was like, this is what we paid money for her to dance for herself. But, you know, whatever. It's Rihanna. She can do what she wants. But yeah, I love going to see music. I can't wait for it. It's actually started back up here already, but I don't think I'm ready to go to a concert with these crowds. Do $1 million. All right, maybe I'll take you through the complex, and we can walk around the back of the complex a little bit. There's a nice pond back there. And they haven't texted me yet saying, can you come home? So I think I'm still good. All right. So we are going to go into the complex. So we are right across. So our place kind of looks right across at these trees out into the lake. So we have a nice view from our place. There are some that don't have a lake view property, but that's okay. So we are going to make our way in. Wow, is that sun actually coming out fierce? Make sure my phone isn't cooking. I don't have a Drizella here to keep it cool. What complex? So it's Silver Beach. So we're up here in Halliburton. So they used to have a gate in the middle, but they took it out because, as it turns out, they didn't build it wide enough for any emergency vehicles to get through. Hi, buddy. Here.
Hi.
What you doing?
I don't know, I just came to look at you.
Okay. Hi. You need binoculars? I'm that far away. Thank you. Yeah, it is gorgeous here. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry, he distracted me and I totally lost my train of thought of what story I was going to tell. So this, when I usually do my walks in the morning, so I walk on that other road and then I come up and walk around here a little bit as I'm trying to push myself to go a little bit further. I want to make sure I'm a little close to home just in case, your ankles or shins get a little bit sore and it's not a hike to get back. Talking about the gate. Oh yes, the gate. Yes, so the gate. They didn't make the in and out. They had a middle pillar. Between the middle pillar and the side pillar, they didn't leave enough space for fire truck or ambulance or anything to get through. So thank goodness, at least as far as I know, there hasn't been an emergency, but if there was, they wouldn't be able to get through. So we're gonna go to the back. And then after we do this, I'll probably call it to a close because I didn't bring any water and I'm getting thirsty. So it's some great trails up through the woods. Of course, beware of what you may see in there. I got a rock in my sandal. Sorry. Okay. So we have some bikes as well, and we kind of bike around here. But this is good. I'm getting my exercise in so I can have a big dinner tonight. So last night for dinner, we did order from that McKeck's restaurant we saw earlier today. I had the chicken parmesan with Caesar salad and side linguine and marinara sauce, which was delicious. My mom had the nachos. You can never go wrong with nachos. What else do we get? My dad got the wings. Their wings are pretty solid. One of the kids, Noah, got a pizza. Jacob had a fettuccine alfredo with chicken, which was quite nice. And my wife Dina had kind of a, they call it their throwback burger. I don't remember exactly what's on it, but it's her go-to. Hang on one second. Okay. All right. Mental note, next time you're gonna walk, shoes. Making you hungry? It's okay. It's one of the good things about coming up to a cottage or going on a vacation anywhere, as a lot of you will know from the Disney trips, is it's all about the food. Half of it is the scenery, the other half is the food. Okay, so I'm just going to go back in this corner. So there's a trail here. Do I tempt fate? Our signal outside of driving has been so good today. It's funny that I'm like 2.5 hours north of the big city, and the signal here is better than it was back home. All right, let's see where we go. Always have to be careful walking here because there's frogs, little snakes. Nothing major. Whoa! That was a huge slip and slide. So I want to come just down to the side here before we go into the bush. There's a huge pond. So in the winter, they do, well, they don't freeze it, it freezes naturally, but they do put some hockey nets out here. And you can go for a skate. So again, it's quite lovely. It's tucked way back, so very private. There are a handful of homes that do back onto it. Hunting bear, yeah. I hate to tell you, Sean, if I go back in this forest and see a bear, you guys might be upside down and sideways as I cower and run. Although you shouldn't run if there's a bear. You should play dead. Okay. So we are going to attempt to walk in here. If I notice the signal cutting out, I'm going to double time it backwards. I'm just waiting a moment because I heard cricking. Jesus Christ. Sorry. There was a bird there that just scared the living. Oh my God. They're woodpeckers. Oh, can I get a shot of that? No, turn around. Turn around, woodpecker. No, it's so hard to see it. Where are you? Oh, he went up higher. There were 2 woodpeckers that just scared the pants off of me. So we are now officially on the nature hike portion of the stream. I can take my glasses off. Whew. Yeah, I don't like hearing that. So far, pretty good signal strength. Yeah, thanks, Sean, my God. There goes the other bird as I trip over a root. Yeah, this city boy who's not... How did I grow up at overnight camp? So this is pretty cool, actually. It's just nice to be out of the sun. Bring a picnic basket, yeah. Hey, boo-boo. We found a streamer. Yogi. Yogi, why do we have to take food all the time? Boo-boo, that's what we do. Hey, Ranger sir, we don't mean to cause you any trouble. All right, so take the glasses off, Mrs. the Bear. Yeah. I don't know which way we're supposed to go. It's like choose your own adventure. We could go down, Or we could go up. Let's see, Jason. Don't get lost. Yeah, I'll be fine as long as my phone battery holds up. If I get lost and the phone battery goes, then it's we'll go up. Because as the song says, I'm going down, I'm yelling timber, I'm not knocking down any trees. And if I have to run downhill, it'll be a lot easier. And this is really steep. Ugh. We got some rocks. Ugh. Oh, and it just keeps going. All right. I'm not going to keep going because I actually have no idea where it leads. And while I'm sure it probably will wrap around and bring us out somewhere, it's pretty steep still going up, and I'm in sandals and don't feel like falling. And while I am here for your entertainment pleasure, falling and rolling down a hill, albeit physical comedy, is not something I am prepared for today. So tune in next time when Sammy rolls down the rocky hill. That'll be a good teaser. All right, let's get our way back. So it's pretty awesome. I will definitely have to do, now that I see like the stream signal is pretty strong in here, maybe we'll properly dress for the occasion and do a hike when I bring some water and shoes and long pants. Yeah, so cool. I'm looking around for the Ewoks. Here, Wicket, Wicket, Wicket. Do you guys know, speaking of Ewoks, I know Wicket, obviously. Did they mention any other Ewok's name in Star Wars? I don't remember them doing so. They may have on like one of the Ewok spin-off shows. Milwaukee pack tries on ponchos, yeah. Crumbs, that's a good idea. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, we'll put down breadcrumbs to find our way back, and the bears will eat the breadcrumbs as it leads them right to me. So this is what I tripped on earlier. That I wasn't paying attention. I don't think I've actually watched a Star Wars film all the way through. Miss Breezer. But they're so short, 2.5 hours or so each. I will say Star Wars was my movie growing up. My favorite of the original trilogy, and fishnets, yeah. My favorite of the original trilogy was Return of the Jedi. I know most folks loved Empire and didn't really like Jedi. I actually was not a huge fan of Empire. I get it was all story and setup, but I don't know, Return of the Jedi for me, I loved the action. I loved just where it went. Of the new trilogy, The Force Awakens, I think, was the best one. I really liked Rise of Skywalker. I know a lot of the traditionalists did not, but I really, really enjoyed Rise of Skywalker as well. I thought they did a nice job tying it up. Of the prequels that we dare do not speak of, gosh, I think the first one, episode 1, because 2 and 3 were just atrocious. But for me, one of my favorite parts of Star Wars as a whole, right, because the original trilogy was mine growing up, the fact that is this going? Yeah, we're gonna make our way kind of back to the house before we wrap it up. one of the best part of Star Wars for me, yes, growing up I loved it and played with the toys and all that, but the fact that now getting to share it with my kids and that they have an interest in it, you know, I got to take my older son to the theater to see you know, Force Awakens and Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. I don't think we watched it in the theater together. I think I bought it on DVD. Yeah, because it was a little dark, so I just wasn't sure. Yeah, the original three are the best, by far, hands down. And then, of course, all the cartoons, like all the spin-off stuff was great. The Ewok movie, you know, was enjoyable. I haven't watched it since it came out in like the 80s, so I don't even know if it still holds up. But a lot of the spin-offs, like Rebels, really liked Rebels. Clone Wars animated series was great. I have not watched Bad Batch yet. Something I definitely want to do. Oh, so nice. So you can see kind of over the top. You know, the way the trees just cascade over the properties is amazing. I'm trying to think, is there anywhere else I can take you guys? Because this is actually a lot of fun. Now that I'm not lagging every 2 seconds. I appreciate all you guys kind of hanging in and watching. This is really good. Thank you guys so much. We're definitely making improvements kind of every time we do this. Thank you for the ones that have recently subscribed. Those are great. I was glad to see the little pop-up kind of worked in one of the occasions. Got to see why my automated message isn't working, but that's okay. And I did add to do my own commercial. I've tried adding some links as well. I haven't really set up kind of the whole tip jar piece, but do have those links available. I know previously somebody was asking me, so I thought I would just mention it. But this is fun. Like, I enjoy hanging out with you guys. This is great. I would love to go up in here. I wonder if that's where that path, the high level path goes. I wonder if it ends up over around here. Where would it come out? Oh, now I'm curious. All right. We are going to trek back downhill. Thank you, Breezer. Yeah, I agree. This is such a great community we have, and you know, everybody in the BRC, and that we've had the pleasure of seeing stream so far and talk to through chat. Everyone is just so awesome. I know for me, especially like most of you guys, maybe I'll post up over here. You know, the last 2 years with everything going on has been crazy. This is a little kind of clubhouse. They have a little workout room and a lounge they set up in there, but with COVID restrictions, they don't have much open. Let's see if I can post this up here. Whoops. Awesome. So oh, that's right. Yes, the time difference. Well, I really appreciate you hanging out, and it's so much fun. I appreciate everybody kind of getting to know each other. Like I was saying, this group we have is so awesome, and you guys are so great for the support and being able to hang out. I really appreciate it. I know with the, you know, we're building here, right? The subscribers are still growing. Everyone that's coming in and joining us and hanging out, we're setting up something really, really nice. And with Sean and doing his thing, and Chad and Pat and Tom and everyone really engaged with each other. It's so cool. And so, like I was saying, I only found you today. Well, I'm glad you did. With everybody kind of coming together and getting to know each other, we're building such a great community, and everyone is supporting each other. Just the views and the likes and the shares and helping to build the bases. I know for me and the kids, this is something we really like to do. We've thought about it for a while. You can see if you look through the videos on our channel, there's some really old ones that go back to like 2010 when they were like babies. So if you like listening to babies laugh and giggle and roll, there's a lot of those type of videos out there. But we've really talked kind of the last 2 years or year and a half to say, hey, why don't we start posting more videos? We never even dreamt about live streaming until, really a couple of us started doing it at the same time and helping each other and encouraging each other. And this is so much fun. I love being able to talk to you guys. I love being able to see your questions and your responses. I love, Sean, I'm going to give you all the credit in the world. Those games you put up were amazing. They were awesome. I think I'm totally going to look into adding in the gambling and duel feature to allow that to continue and roll over. Dina and I were talking. We're seeing about maybe doing some type of contest in the near future as well. So stay tuned to that. Check out our Instagrams, Samuel B12, and I don't even know what hers is. Sorry, D. I think it's just D Buyback. If you search Dina B, Deena, or Deebib, one of those two, you should find it. Or if you link on mine, you'll find hers there as well. But yeah, maybe, or I think it's actually linked in our channel description. Yeah, it's sleeping on the floor tonight for sure. I don't know, usually have to look up her channel by name. So, oh, here comes the bike. You guys want to see this bike? This guy's awesome. Hang on. That's awesome. Sorry, I get distracted by loud noise. Yes, I do have a Facebook channel. I don't even know what my Facebook is under. God, you'd think I'm on it every single day. If you look up, what is my Facebook under? Sammy Buyback, Sammy Biback. Look it up. Feel free to add me on Facebook. Instagram, Samuel B12. I think if you go to our main channel, Samuel B12, I think I put up links there to both mine and Dee's Instagram. Her Instagram is killing it. She's at like 850 people. So I want to keep pushing, see if we get some more people on her Instagram, and I'll just make that the main one. But yeah, as I was saying, thank you guys so much. Appreciate the watch time, the views. I'm just gonna keep talking, hit vroom vroom. You know what? Sorry, I keep cutting off my own finish. That bike that went by, every time I see those type of bikes and hear the loud, like the muffler, all I think of is Terminator 2, right? When he gets on that bike and he's that roar. And my favorite part, Terminator 2, when he's driving, he pulls out that shotgun and then he flips it around. So awesome. Arnie's the man. Anyways, sorry. Gosh, I'm terrible at this. I just keep rambling. The louder the better. That's true on a bike. Cars, not so much. Where was I? Right. Community, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you guys. Yeah, glad to have you here in Ontario. We're going to do a lot more of these. I'm not really going anywhere yet. I know we did the Wonderland stream a couple weeks back. But the numbers here are creeping up again like they are everywhere else. So with school around the corner, we're not really going anywhere. We're not really doing anything. So we might do some more neighborhood walks or some live streams from home just to hang out and chat. but definitely go see some of the other videos I've posted. Like I said, oh yeah, the old kids videos. There's some kids performing videos. I have kind of a highlight video of our trip to Disney from 2019. We had an unbelievable Disney trip in 2019 where it was just off the charts. I want to go back. We have a ton of figure skaters here. So Kurt Browning is the man. Okay, so here's a Kurt Browning. I am never going to let myself finish. So you guys can tell me to stop talking at any time. Hey, Lindsay, what's going on? Sorry, my regular chat is like not functioning, so I only see the oddball messages come up. Kurt Browning. So I used to work for the Argos, CFL football team, way back when. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Okay. 2 minutes. I'm getting the hurry it up. I told you when they wanted me, someone would summon me. So when I used to work for the Argos, I was in sales, and I had the opportunity on one of my contact lists to call a bunch of great people. And one day I was at a Raptor game, Toronto Raptors of the NBA, and sitting, oh, you met Lloyd Eisner. Oh, he's like the coolest dude. Anyway, sorry. I was sitting next to Kurt Browning. So Kurt, if you ever happen to follow upon this and watch it, remember me and your neighbor at the Raptors games? So we got talking, we were talking Raptors, and he was interested in kind of coming to some Argo games and whatnot. So he gave me his contact info, and we kind of talked back and forth a little bit. And he was awesome, like truly the nicest guy ever. And it was years later, I ran into him at a Olympic kind of launch party at the CBC building, a Canadian Broadcasting Company who show all the Olympics and stuff. He remembered who I was, and we talked. It's such a cool guy, Kurt Browning. What's her name? Gabby Doyleman, who won a medal for Canada several years ago. Met her. She's amazing. She's all over social media, TikTok, all that. Oh yeah, I have a TikTok as well if you guys want to really have a laugh, to embarrass myself. Also Samuel B on TikTok. Yeah, Elvis Stoico. So Elvis Stoico Arena, the neighborhood we walked around a couple nights ago, Elvis Stoico Arena is right around the corner there. I used to play hockey there all the time. So many great figure skaters, and the few that I've met are just truly amazing people. Okay, they're waving at me again, so I better wrap it up or I really will end up in the doghouse. So listen guys, thank you so much. Maybe what we'll do, I'll try and coordinate another night when no one's really going live, or there's some downtime between streams, and maybe I'll spark up a live patio stream just from the back porch, and we'll continue talking Canada, and we'll continue talking figure skating and anything else you guys want. Oh, more jet skis. I want to get on the water. Okay, guys, have a fantastic afternoon. Thank you so much for being here, your support. Appreciate you all. Love you all. We'll see you real soon. From Ontario, Canada, Samuel B. signing off. I can't find the stop button. Okay, bye for real. See you guys.